Greetings, my loyal drones, and welcome to the Unimatrix 1 livestream. Tapping into your cranial implants live via various channels on this, the 2nd of August. I'm Primary Resource Information Conduit Salak, or Prick for short, and tonight we are scouting Deep Space Nine for potential assimilation in Instance 4. In our sub-collective tonight are secondary data parser Ken and tertiary vocalizer Lance. How are you folks doing tonight?
I have already lost it.
Sounds like data not parsed.
Where's my acronym? I feel left out. I thought it'd be tertiary under. I thought it was gonna be turd or something.
I will say that was a very last minute addition, and I did put it by the boss. I sent it to Winters and be like, "Is this too far over the line?" And he just laughed. So take it up with him.
Oh, so he did the same thing we were. I was like sitting there. I'm like, can't laugh, can't laugh, can't laugh.
Oh my!
Exactly.
Okay.
Doing fantastic though. To answer your question.
Oh, it was.
Good. What about you, Ken?
I'm doing great. Having a great day.
Excellent. I am having a long and sleepy day, but I'm here and I'm awake in some form. But anyway, Lance, what is scheduled for the Assimilation Index download tonight?
During the download, we'll review events from the lesser species yet to be assimilated. So if you have not joined our localized collective at DS9, some instance or another, in the Omega Force room, transwarp your platonic solid-shaped ship. We'll also recognize the collective's recent achievements and review any relevant drone reports. When their defenses are sufficiently probed, we will invade the Omega TFOs for our weekly assimilation to better adapt to attacks on the collective for dilithium marks, and most importantly, add their biological and technological distinctiveness to the collective. Your character needs to be level 65 to join the probing.
Enjoying the script, I see.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is amazing.
Before all that, though, for your chance to win a TR-116B sniper rifle, please type the word regeneration into the chat now. Do it. Your collective compels you. In fact, I feel the choir of voices in our collective is insufficient. Let's swiftly overwhelm a lesser species after I've posted the message in chat.
We have made a recent sweep in the Kinjar system. X up in chat if you'd like to help form part of our assimilation spearhead. All right. Lance, I'll let you take the first one.
All right.
While he's doing that, you may contact our Unimatrix by joining the Priority One chat channel in game. Simply type /channel_join space Priority One into the in-game chat box and then press the enter key.
Okay, I totally forget. What one are we running? I was distracted.
Kinjar. Kinjar. That is the new Borg one, Unwanted Guests.
Is indeed.
Is it a patrol?
Yes. In
Correct.
the Borg multiverse.
Okay. I'm going to launch that up for my team. I got a full team. I ended with Star Chaser.
All right. Anyone else who wants to run the patrol?
Anyone want to join little old me? No? Okay. Oh, well, I'll do it alone.
Me too. I'm sad.
Well, why don't you join me?
Yay!
Oh, we are off to a flying start today. Okay, so patrols, unwanted guests. Let's launch.
So I've never done this one. What are our objectives here? Go to the vortex.
It's basically, think of Ninth Rule, but Borg.
Oh, I see we've had some gifted subs by Gojira and Teacher Guy. Thank you very much, folks.
Absolutely. Time to get the hype train going.
Mm. Let's just get through this dialogue because we are Borg. We don't need to listen to this.
I mean, I enjoy doing this patrol, but I'm really excited to get back to the script to see what else is hidden away.
I don't, because I wrote the script both for tonight's show and I think several years ago I wrote the theme, and the happy accidents are indeed happy accidents. So I'm also curious to see what's in the script.
So you're the primary what again?
The primary resource and information conduit.
Now, are you like only the prick for Ken and me, or are you like a prick over multiple people? Like, does everyone have their own prick?
I am the live streaming prick, so I'm a prick to everyone.
Understood. So we're under your prick. I don't think I phrased that correctly.
I'm not going to touch that one.
This is the week I get kicked off. By the way.
I think we'll all be coming with you.
More innuendos. I love this.
Well,
It's just like the tribute said, crazy train.
Oh, don't make me think about Ozzy. I don't want to cry again. I think I'm going to make an alien character, though, and base him off of Ozzy. He can be like an alien Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, that would be cool.
We can use those rimless glasses like Ozzy always wore, and use those from from Ryza. Those will work for him. It'd be the USS Mr. Crowley, maybe? Alright, there you go, chat. What would be the best ship name and ship class for an Ozzy Osbourne based character? You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. The store Fakiri warship with the flames. That's probably the right way to go.
that makes sense.
That does make sense.
I've always been very fond of that ship aesthetically. Yeah. I think it's my favorite Fakiri ship.
It reminds me of the guys with the big trucks that they do the rolling coal. You probably don't see that in England, but Ken knows what I'm talking about.
Ugh.
Rolling coal.
The people who modify their diesel so it pours the black smoke out of the exhaust.
Ah.
It's a way to look obnoxious and pretend you don't care about the environment, is what it is.
The words I have heard to describe those sorts of people I can't say on stream.
We've got an ISS crazy train, USS War Pigs.
Wouldn't he be a Klingon, though? Or a Klingon aligned?
Well, yeah, I guess do an alien.
I know, I'm just saying, wouldn't he be Klingon aligned? So, IKS?
The IKS Blizzard of Oz.
Oh,
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Wizard of Oz.
that is good.
He had some recent albums that were pretty good too, like the Patient Number 9. That I don't know if that was the name of the album, but that song is on there, and it's a fantastic song.
Well, that was a nice, gentle little patrol.
Man, we got some nice assimilated Borg in this room here. I like yours, Baron Von Zello. I like the beard.
Also, and I suspect this might cause some chaos, but I discovered the interesting emote from I think the Schisms episode of Next Gen. Is this new, or have I just missed this fun portal pull emote?
I've never seen that before. Sigourney Weaver says it's new. Now everyone's testing it out.
I knew this would happen, but I feel like everyone deserves to know because that is one of the coolest emotes I think I've ever seen in the game.
Derek Wildstar's, what the what?
But it can't be that new, because Schisms came out a long time ago.
I guess, is there another one called Shiver? What are you saying, Sigourney Weaver? I don't see anything called Shiver. Dance, a dance called Shiver. Oh, I haven't seen that before either. Oh, wow. Got the nice twerk action on it.
That is something else when done by a Borg.
I think when a Borg is doing the dance, he has to end the dance with assimilate this as he's twerking. I think that is the only acceptable way.
That's gotta be new, because I'm sitting here scrolling through the emotes and it doesn't even exist on the wiki.
Well, they probably didn't mean to give it away free, like they didn't mean to give away free Echelon ships on console this last week.
Oh, nice, you got some freebies.
It's probably more likely a bug. They had an issue where the Infinity lock, the Infinity lockbox prize where you can pick a faction console. People were opening those, and inside those boxes were the Tier 6 Echelon ship that had just been released.
Well, that's fun.
So there's probably about 100 plus of them on the exchange, starting at like 40 million right now.
Well, getting back to it, we have a merch store. So come check out our Armada-themed goodies. From t-shirts to towels, cups to caps, and even pillows can be yours if you follow the link on our website and Twitch page. Help support our collective.
If submitting yourself for assimilation into our collective is appealing, then become like us at PriorityOneArmada.com. We have various assimilated fleets on all platforms. Resistance is futile.
On with the download. Ken, what do you have to report on Reflections of Empire?
Power is potential. It is capacity. That the Federation declines to exercise that power. It has that power. I can't talk. That the Federation declines to exercise the power it has does not diminish it. Those same structures look very different in the mirror universe. In that image, the mighty Terran Empire looms large, projecting its power as a deadly shadow throughout the quadrant. We must ensure that this shadow does not escape the mirror, curb the ambitions of the Empire, and keep our universe in the light of reason. Reflections of the Empire event will include multiple TFOs and a featured event that will allow players to choose their favorite way of stopping the Terran Empire each day, while earning daily progress toward the new grand prize reward. Raid the Terran Empire orbital space fortress, repel the Empire in space combat, or assault Terok Nor in this featured event. Participating in this event will progress you in the 7th event campaign and give all players the opportunity to earn the Agony Phaser Torpedo Assault Platform Universal Console for their entire account. Participate in any of the 4 following TFOs to earn your progress each day: Operation Wolf and Forged in Fire, both ground TFOs. Counterpoint, and I can never say this, Jupiter Eratus Space TFO, the Jupiter one. Accruing a total of 14 days worth of daily progress points will allow you to claim the grand prize of Reflections of the Empire event. Now, let's talk about what we've taken from the Terran Empire. The Universal Console Agony Phaser Torpedo Assault Platform is an account-wide reward. Once earned, every character on your account will be able to claim this unique Universal Console, plus 3 featured TFO reward boxes. Each gives you a choice between 1 specialization point or 1 enhanced universal tech upgrade. 25,000 dilithium ore, single character reward. Note that the featured TFO boxes and dilithium ore are only rewarded once to the first character on your account that claims the grand prize. Completion of this event will grant you the Universal Console, letting you call in a powerful torpedo platform, sure to help you in any fight. Upon activation, you summon an Agony Phaser Torpedo Assault Platform, which fires Agony Phaser torpedoes at nearby enemies, dealing phaser damage. Upon impact, the torpedoes have a chance to disable the target for a few seconds. After a short duration, the platform overcharges and enters a 6-second self-destruct sequence. The self-destruct sequence of the platform deals damage and repels nearby enemies. Once you have claimed enough rewards to claim the grand prize, you will unlock the option to earn additional dilithium ore each day that you continue participating in the content. The bonus will begin at 8,000 dilithium ore on the first day of completion and scales up with each subsequent bonus completion that you achieve. The more you play, the more you continue to earn. This event includes the usual event buyout option that you can purchase with Zen. This event also will be the second in a series of upcoming events that you will participate in the 7th installment or multi-event known as the event campaign. I think that's incorrect. This is what, the 4th? It's not the second in a series.
Yeah, that does seem wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it said in the blog.
1, 2, 3. This is the 4th. Okay. Oh, not knocking it. The minute I said that, though, it sounded wrong. Players may earn 50 event campaign progress for each day they participate in an eligible event. Buying out an eligible event will include 700 event campaign progress. Each event buyout only grants as much event campaign progress as is relative to the amount paid. After prorated discounts are applied, that means paying half price because you participated in 7 out of 14 days will grant you 350 event campaign progress. Essentially, you get what you pay for. The Reflections of the Empire event will begin on PC July 29th and run for 3 weeks before concluding. Meanwhile, it is expected to appear on consoles starting August 26th and will run from 3 weeks for conclusion.
Nice. So, Lance, how do you feel about this new event?
Well, it's been a while since we've had an event campaign. Had a lot of stuff in between, so just need to get back in the. I need to get back in the habit of doing this every day, just simply because I'm only halfway through. I guess that's about right, though, where you should be about right now. But I'd rather get ahead of the game and get my award sooner.
Halfway, I'm only at 4.
Yeah, I'm also only at 4.
Halfway through the event campaign is what I mean. On PC.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just have like 2,200 pretty much.
That is a little behind. I'm at 3,200.
I
Because
have
this
not
is
started this PC one yet. I've been doing the one on console that we'll talk about shortly. But
fair. What about you, Ken? Are you interested in this reward?
I'm mixed. I think it could have potential for a pet build, but at the same time, it's going to have to be really good for me to get excited about it.
Hmm.
Because that means giving up something that's enhancing my pets.
I swear though, I saw somebody on YouTube did a video about a build using a lot of consoles that add torpedoes to your build. I can't remember who did that, but I'm sure someone on chat will know. So this probably goes right along with that build.
I'm rather enjoying the acronym. Acronym? Words fail me today. I'm rather enjoying the acronym for this. The app tap. The Agony Phaser Torpedo Assault Platform is a bit of a mouthful, but you know, I'm going to unleash my app tap on you. Does you know?
So
I mean, it's good, but it's nothing like primary resource and information conduit.
yeah, no, that's the best.
An almost entirely accidental acronym, that one.
My primary resource and information conduit is gonna use their app tap on you.
Save it till after the show.
Okay, all right.
So shall we move on to the item 2, the Breen Dreadnought Carrier?
Sure thing. And the Breen Yod Thought Dreadnought Carrier, and if I didn't know that wasn't the name of a general to the Breen, I would think that you added another nice little speckling to the script with thought there. But the royalty of the Breen Imperium in the 32nd century was known as Yod Thought, was translated as they who rule over there. These Breen Primarchs sought dominance over the recently emptied throne of that era and used their mighty fleets to clash in a civil war for power. One prominent Primarch leader owned the Tau Ceti, which has shown its devastating Breen weaponry to those who have dared to cross their path. The starship features a Commander Tactical and Intelligence Specialist seat and Lieutenant Commander Universal Command Specialist seat. As far as ship details go, it is a 5-2 with weapon slots. Again, Commander Tactical Intelligence, Lieutenant Commander Universal Command, Lieutenant Commander Science, and Lieutenant Engineering and Ensign Tactical. It has 5 TAC, 3 Engineering, and 3 Science consoles, 2 hangar bays. The hangar bays are loaded with Breen Imperium frigates. In addition to that, it has 32nd century Breen cloaking device. For the console, it is the Universal Console Shield Frequency Overload. The Breen Yod Thought Dreadnought Carrier comes equipped with a console Universal Shield Frequency Overload. No ships shall escape an encounter with the Breen Yod Thought Dreadnought Carrier unharmed. This console is the embodiment of that concept. Being the masters of shield tunneling technology, this console enables ships equipped with it to overpower most ships' shields emitters, which completely removes shielding from those targets and leaves a devastating shields offline effect. Against dreadnought level targets, this effect can reduce up to 20% shielding and leaves a shield destabilization effect, which causes the enemy's shields to take additional damage. All ships that have their shields drained in this way will suffer an amount of damage proportional to the amount of shields removed. There is also the Imperium Polaron Subjugation Array. 4 Polaron beams sit forward facing on the ship, poised to make a very bad day for the unfortunate soul that crosses this floating weapon. When the 4 beams are concentrated against a target, only destruction remains for those who do not have enough shielding to withstand such a devastating blast. This blast deals a massive amount of shield penetrating shield damage and increases the amount of damage that the enemy's shields will take if there's any remaining. The starship trait for this ship is the Breen Free Fire. The Breen's militaristic ruthlessness is permeated throughout their ranks. Breen officers are taught that when the order to fire at will is issued, until a target is eliminated, they are to fire and to keep on firing even at the cost of weapon maintenance. When this trait is equipped, increase the duration of your fire at will abilities. Uh, from July 29th through August 18th on PC, Star Trek Online is running a promotion that will provide an additional bonus when opening a research and development pack. Or a duty officer pack. You will either receive 10 Lobby crystals or a special requisition choice pack, a tier 6 promotional ship choice pack, in addition to a research and developmental pack. And opening this promotional ship choice pack will give the recipient a chance of any T6 ship found in any previous promotional pack. Additionally, the Lobby Crystal Consortium is pleased to announce their latest featured sale. From July 29th to August 3rd on PC, shrewd captains will be able to choose from their wide selection of wares just by visiting the in-game Lobby store. All items in the Lobby store will be 20% off for this entire sale. Now's the best time to take command of the Kelvin Timeline Dreadnought, or get your hands on a Boolean heavy assault cannon, or fly the stars in a Vaadwaur Astika heavy battle cruiser. Enjoy, captains. Feels like there were two stories merged in there.
It seemed to flow quite nicely, considering this is a new Infinity ship, the Breen Dreadnought carrier.
This is definitely a ship that I do want. I enjoy Breen ships.
I am very upset about this ship
Why so?
because we've been asking for years for a fire at will extender, and they wrapped it up in a promo ship. Every other firing mode is extender is a C-store ship.
That's fair. I have to say, I'm not particularly enamored by the ship. I do enjoy, speaking of our favorite pastime, the words once again fail me. I am so tired. I really enjoy that the starship trait is the BFF, the Breen Free Fire.
Is beam overload not in the C-store? I just got corrected by Cubed. Is it not in? I thought beam overload's extender was in the C-store as well. Cubed, is it not?
Isn't it on a Lobby store? Isn't that the super weapon ingenuity on the Zindi primate ship? Is that what I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
I forget what super engine. That one's more for a beam overload.
Yeah, admittedly, I do think Beam Overload isn't a C-store. Cannon Scatter Volley, I think, is. Isn't that, let me have a quick look.
Yeah, that is.
Super weapon ingenuity is a 5-second extender for beam overload, and it is on the Zindi primate Atlas Dreadnought, which actually I think is a really good looking ship.
But yeah, speaking of the promotion, are either of you going to be picking up any promo packs to try your luck for this or any of the other ships?
I am not.
Well, I usually use my Patreon keys that I get with donations every month to just see if I grab something, and if I do, yay. If not, that's okay.
Your Patreon keys?
Yeah, for my Patreon donations, my thank you package every month includes 3 keys. So I usually open infinity boxes with those. I probably should sell them, but I do like gambling on some level, so I always open up the infinity lock boxes.
Yeah, I won't be. I dislike character unlocked ships. I'm a C-store boy all the way.
Same. If I can get it in the C-store, great. If I happen, don't get me wrong. I use keys. I buy keys, but the ship is never my goal because it's 200 some odd boxes between each ship I get. It's more weapons and space traits and ground traits and those things that I'm after.
Yeah, and I'm just having a quick look in the Lobby store. Is there anything I might pick up while there's a sale? I mean, yes, I know I have 0 Lobby, but, a guy can dream. Uh,
The worst comes to worst is always outfits.
I, yeah, yeah, I do often find myself drawn to the outfits because, and say it with me, kids, Space Barbie is the true endgame.
It is.
Alright, shall we roll on to the next item, console news?
Console news. The heart of the matter is now live. On Xbox and PlayStation, dive into the mini episode in TFO to earn progress toward the awe inspiring Kita's Boon space set. The ramp up of the multiversal war is in full swing. Borg incursions are multiplying by the stardate. And the infighting amongst Borg factions from multiple different realities. In the aftermath of a ruinous betrayal that has shaken the galaxy to its core, Alliance forces rally to defend the quadrants. With the Ethereans' machinations exposed, insidious plans and secret undertakings are beginning to come to light. Now, allies, old and new, must unite in order to safeguard hard-won peace. Before chaos can take its place, join the Kethi Captain Neth Par, Lucari Admiral Kamarki, and alternate universe Iconian engineer Nvala as we into taking down enemies and securing some of the galaxy's most important resources. Play the new mini episode, All the Matter, and the new TFO, The Devil's Heart. Also included in the story update is an additional Promelian Command battlecruiser to the Infinity Lockbox. From August 1st until August 5th on Xbox and PlayStation, Star Trek Online is running a special event where captains can earn bonus marks by playing content through the game. During the event, content that provides marks will reward a 50%, 1.5 times total, bonus above normal amounts.
Well, nice for console to finally get the heart of the matter. Um, enjoy it, folks. I was mildly disappointed with the length of the mission, but they do at least call it a mini mission. But yeah, what did you folks think of Heart of the Matter?
I got it down to like 4 minutes, 45 minutes.
Yeah, I did appreciate the fact that the TFO also was very short, uh, especially when you do 2 different platforms. It's nice to have a quick way in and out.
Hmm. I did like the TFO. It had some fun gameplay. It was nice that it kind of forced you to split the team, so you had a lot more of a chance to actually sort of do something rather than just be in a group with a couple of heavy DPSs and you know getting stuck.
Oh, yeah. The TFO is great, especially if you go in with a group, a pre-made group. It's a lot of fun.
Shall we move on to the next item, the Xbox Armada news?
Make sure to join us every Wednesday at 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time for Wednesday Night Warriors. We log into our Klingons, meet at Ganalda Station Shipyard, and team up to run random advanced TFOs, and then hand out some freebies when we're done. Join us for Honor, Glory, Marks, and Dilithium. Check out Thursday nights on Xbox when our TFO Thursdays runs concurrently with PC TFO Thursdays. And this week, new announcement here. Join us starting this week on Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Time for Tea Time with Spud, as Admiral Spud runs random TFOs for Marks and Dilithium. The Priority One Alpha Fleet needs 56,000 dilithium to put Conduct Renewable Energy Research 4 on cooldown. The House of Moog is in need of 69,000 lithium for Provision Fleet Ship 5 to be put on cooldown. And over on the Klingon High Council, it needs 34,000 lithium to provision Fleet Ships 2. If you're interested in joining any of our specialist fleets, you could submit your application on the Priority One Armada website today. These fleets also offer 25% reduced requirements for all promotions, as well as instant access to all fleet stores. And just as another special here, 2 weeks from tonight, it's going to be our special annual console stream. So we're going to stream on Xbox for the show 2 weeks from tonight. Um, Nova will be on PC to help mirror what we're doing over here. So PC members, make sure you still show up to support console night. But hosts that night will be James, myself, and GoJinx playing on console.
Nice. I hope you have a fun time.
Will you be joining us for console night, Selleck?
I think I've got some hair to wash on that night.
Okay. Oh, that's important.
I'm sure I can find some somewhere. Okay, moving on to PC patch notes. Anyway, Armada news. Actually, before we do Armada news, let's see if we've got a winner for our giveaway. So, for one last chance to win a TR-116B sniper rifle, please type in the word regeneration into chat. And we will quickly find ourselves a winner. Yes, that's it.
Now,
My good little drones. Sorry,
as
carry
a
on.
father of 3 daughters, I have to ask: washing your hair, is it the washing for you that takes forever? Or is it the conditioning? Because I don't know. I don't get it. But then again, I don't have any hair, so
For me, it's the combing.
okay, that makes sense.
It's just so thick. I've lost like 3 combs. They're still in there somewhere, but you know.
Is that like combing the desert?
Yeah, because he ain't found stuff.
I ain't found nits, I'll tell you that much. Alrighters, so let's see who has won the TR rifle. Congratulations, Bob White _CJ.
Congrats.
Yeah, I believe you're a Twitch viewer, so please give us a whisper with your in-game @handle, and we will try and get that to you as soon as someone can be asked.
Congratulations.
Also, happy birthday tomorrow, General Joe. I see that you stated it's your birthday tomorrow, so I hope you have a fun day.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday. Alright, before we start the next giveaway, let's get through some Armada news. As usual, Thursday is TFO Thursday. This event is for all Priority One Armada members and offers a chance for us to team up together and earn marks, XP, and more importantly, dilithium. To check the time of this event, you open up the fleet window, click on the events tab, and you will see the time of TFO Thursday in your local time zone. So as you see, for me, it's the delightful 1 a.m. The Romulan Republic and Tal Shiar fleets are continuing work towards Tier 5 star bases and colony worlds, with projects cycling regularly within both fleets. The Gorn Hegemony fleet is now online for PC members. It currently has available projects and upgrades online with tons of opportunities to earn loads of fleet credits. It's a Gorn-tastic time to join. A small piece of me died saying that, so enjoy it. If you're interested in joining any of our specialist fleets, you can submit your application on the Priority One Armada website today. These fleets also offer a 25% reduced requirement for all promotions, as well as instant access to all fleet stores. All you need is to have reached the fleet rank of captain in any of our primary fleets. We now have a comm badge available on our member store, for the low price of $24.99. I assume that's a low price, with worldwide shipping and handling fully included in this. If you don't already know, we have a really cool Ferengi coin that you can earn by joining the Ferengi Specialist Fleet and reaching the rank of Liquidator, which requires 1.875 million fleet credits. You folks have Ferengi coins, right?
I do.
I do.
Aren't they the best?
Love it.
I love mine. It goes right up there with all my coins.
I have mine in a little Star Trek shrine on my desk at work.
Awesome. And we also have a similarly themed Klingon High Council coin that you can see here, which once again requires 1.875 million fleet credits and the rank of Governor. These are some nice quality coins. Sorry, you're going to say?
I am chomping at the bit for next year.
Yes, next on our list is to get a Romulan Republic coin. Because, as you can see, we all love the Romulans. Next, don't forget to follow our various social media accounts at P1 Armada on TikTok and Twitter. We'd love to boost our Twitter followers, so each month we're giving away 10 Lockbox Master Keys, 1 T6X token, and 1 Fleet Ship Module. All you have to do is just follow our Twitter account at P1 Armada, retweet our promotional tweet, and or comment on our promotional tweet to enter. Every month, we are giving away to one lucky PC and Xbox Armada member 5 Lockbox Master Keys each. You just have to be a member of any of our PC or Xbox primary fleets and click Participate on Discord when you see the announcement in the giveaway channels. We're hoping to get some developers on the show at some point. So if you have any questions, please submit these questions to info@p1armada.com with the subject dev questions. Who knows? But if you want a chance to find out why Tribble Darts is still a thing, then, feel free to submit the question. We are, of course, grateful to all our members who make donations to the community, and we would like to sincerely thank everyone who makes a donation. These donations directly support the Priority One Armada by paying for such things as website hosting fees, production software for this show, administration bots and services, domain name fees, IFTTT services, restreaming software for this show. If you would like to support the Priority One Armada, you can make a donation on our website and receive a thank you package based on the amount you donate. Visit PriorityOneArmada.com to find out more. So, before we move on to our away mission, what do you say we start up our second giveaway of the night?
Let's do it.
So, for your chance to win a bonus pool collection pack, please type in the word assimilation. We have a very subtle theme tonight.
Subtle. As I was reading through this, I was sitting there thinking, you need a regeneration alcove, Selleck.
That sounds fun, but I'm not sure it would be worth it considering the individuality I might have to give up to get it to function.
I think the worst part of that whole thing is that you're standing forever. Can I get a regeneration bed maybe?
I mean, those already exist.
Or
They're tanning beds.
at least a chair.
The beds that get me were from oh crap, which one was it? Oh, it was the White Stars in Babylon 5, where the
Ah,
beds were
yes.
like at a 45-degree angle. Like I can stand up and figure something out. I can lay down, but you put me at a 45-degree angle, I'm going to struggle.
See, that sounds kind of fun. I'd be curious to give that a go. All righters. So, for our away mission, we're going to play some of the classic Omega TFOs. So first off, do we have any favorites people want to play tonight? Lance, what about you? What's your favorite Borg themed TFO?
Um, if I don't care about time, then I do like Borg Disconnected. But if I'm trying to get through stuff throughout the day, Borg Disconnected is really annoying to get. But no, I enjoy that one.
Well, why don't we start with a Borg Disconnected?
Let's do it. I still have a full team from earlier.
We still have a little space, so if any of you watching would like to join us, slap an X in the Priority One chat channel, and you can be added to our team for Borg Disconnected. Which let's do on advanced at least. Let's have some self-respect.
All right, I have queued up, and I've got the pop for my team.
Nice. I've got a few people to invite, and then I think that is a full team.
Are there any more people? Because I can drop and make room and then start another team.
We'll give you a few more seconds if you would like to join for Borg Disconnected. Now is your last chance to slap an X. No? Okay. Let's get the show on the road.
So what's the best order for the dreadnoughts at the end? Is it the Citadel, then the Undine, and then the Queen?
I just kind of go randomly and start attacking stuff.
Well, 'cause I think if everybody focuses on the same one, you get a better chance of getting that bonus. So my team, let's do that. Let's do the Citadel, then let's do the Undine, and then the Queen when we get to the end.
But then the weak will perish.
That's the point. I got the pop, but no, haven't transitioned yet.
Yeah, me neither. Mildly concerned, but, you know, what can you do?
There we go.
There goes one team.
Figures it wouldn't be the team with me in the main character.
It's the Selleck show.
That's what we call it.
I thought
Priority
yours was
Selleck.
first.
There we go. So I made a friend recently. At the ripe old age of nearly 30, I made a brand new friend. And with this friend, I have been watching The Next Generation as his introduction to Star Trek. And we finally did Q Who, I think, last week. And it's so nice to finally get to such a good episode of TNG, because, you know, those first two seasons are rough.
Oh yeah, it's hard.
That's why when I'm doing a rewatch, I skip around on the first two seasons.
I normally do, but because he was enjoying it, um, I was like, sure, yeah, we can watch every episode. I did veto specifically Code of Honor because that's just
Right.
too bad. But yeah, aside from that, we have watched every episode of TNG up to um, we're approaching the end of the second season, which is unfortunate because it's not good. And we've got Shades of Grey, which is quite a crime, I think. A clip show,
I'm not
especially to do.
remembering that one.
That's the episode where Riker gets an infection and basically relives the previous two seasons of the Next Generation.
Oh, it is torture.
Not even the good bits. I mean, not that there are many good bits in the first two seasons, but still.
So
I
I have a board query for all the people in chat. Is it resistance is futile or futile? Like, what is the popular opinion here?
I think it depends on where you're from.
Because I do remember Data doing in First Contact. He says resistance is futile, but I also hear futile a lot. I think it's probably the version I prefer.
Yeah, I hear futile, I think, more often, but I do kind of prefer futile. Also, Hyperhydra, the Priority Select, or Prick for short. Brilliant, love it.
That's just gonna be here. It's out there now. We can't take it back.
Hey, I think we missed Lizzie, so when we come back out, if one of you guys still has room to grab Lizzie for a team.
Sure. I don't see your X in the chat.
I don't either. That's what I was just looking for.
In the in-game Priority One chat channel.
It was.
Yeah, the last note I have is from Ursa that says nice Shaw.
I didn't even break out the jelly for this run.
Oh no. Whatever will we do without the lazy boat? Some of us might have to shudders. Have fun.
What?
Hey, I have fun with mine because mine's not a stationary lazy boat.
Oh, you slowly and
Yep.
lazily orbit something, do you?
No, I bounce around. I hop.
You find the most excitable player and you just hit set follow.
That's Victoria. That's you, Lizzie, right? Victoria. That's the one to grab.
Yes.
Wait on the next run. I think Derek asked which one did Picard say, and I'm pretty sure Picard said futile. At least when he was Locutus.
I did briefly consider jumping around different Star Trek shows for the introduction of the Borg, and maybe even beginning with Regeneration, because I love that episode of Enterprise.
That is a good one.
Good night, Nova. Have fun in the cooler.
Good night, Nova. But I was thinking, does Regeneration make sense? Or is it satisfying without having seen First Contact? And of course, should Regeneration be the first episode of Enterprise you watch?
I honestly think Broken Bow is a very good first episode for any show.
I think it's
I agree.
probably my favorite pilot episode of Star Trek.
I really, really want an Enterprise arc season, basically a season in Stowe, so badly. I mean, I really loved that show, and it was one of the shows I got to watch weekly as it came out, because I actually specifically got in my area Dish Network so I could get the UPN to watch it. So, and I loved that show.
Yeah, I think Enterprise is very underrated. And get
Completely.
Scott Bakula in this game, especially if you get him like post Enterprise, like as, I don't know, the president of the Federation.
Oh yeah. And honestly, I think, and this might be a hot take, that a lot of Archer's speeches are some of the best captain speeches in all of Star Trek. I mean, Pike's getting there, but I still think Archer has some of the best speeches.
Some of the best speeches, and I mean, I forget the name of the episode. The one with the the one with the genetic two species. I mean, things like that, where he was having to make prime directive decisions on the fly with no rules and come up with it, and it added so much depth. I mean, it's easy to hide behind the rules when they exist and have for 100 years, but when you're having to do it yourself and maintain morality.
And I love Archer in the Xindi arc.
I like that one, the alternate future one too, where Earth is destroyed. They have to find a new home for humanity, and it's SETI Alpha 5.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this is already doomed. We think we've made it. We survived. We're gonna live. No, you're not. Imagine, though, if that had been their future, and then, if they had had a Khan at that point in time with the Xindi attacking, what would it have been? What would the response have been? Would it have happened?
What, as if Khan had already been awoken?
Yeah, kind of like maybe the John Harrison thing. But if they had their own Khan that they woke up. I am disappointed that Benedict was Khan. I thought it would have been cooler to have him be like Joaquin or one of the underlings. I mean, maybe he could have pretended he was Khan, but in that last scene in Into Darkness, they go in on one of the tubes and it's the real Khan that we're expecting to see.
Yeah, that would have been interesting. Have you guys seen the trailer for the Khan podcast?
I have.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm curious. Tepidly curious. But I will probably give it a go.
To go back to Archer, that is the name of one of my cats. That's how much I always enjoyed Captain Archer.
Fair.
Probably also, growing up, huge Quantum Leap fan. So just Scott Bakula in general, I've always loved.
Yep. Agreed.
I've always struggled with Quantum Leap. It's just a bit too silly for me.
Oh boy.
which is a shame because I like the actors in it, and there's good stuff. It's just, yeah.
Well, I can't remember the name of the show, which episode it was, but where Archer is in that prison camp with the regular suit on, and
Mm,
the warden is Dean Stockwell, and he picks up his little pad, and he's like, "Looks like you are Captain Archer," like he was Al briefing Sam on after a new jump into a new life.
mm. I loved Dean Stockwell in Battlestar.
Oh yeah. I was shocked when he took himself out at the end. He's just like frack, and he just shoots himself in the head. Well, this didn't go the way I wanted. I'm out of here.
Did you watch the I can't remember what it was called, but like one of the movies they did that was um set during the
The
show?
Plan.
The Plan, yes. Where you explore the different cavils a bit more.
I don't know if I saw that. I didn't see
That was good.
I don't think I watched the one that was about the Pegasus either. Was that with fire and blood or something? I forget what you called it.
I really
Chrome
enjoyed
and
them.
Chrome and blood, blood and chrome.
And blood and chrome.
Yes, that was a different one, but yes, the one about the Pegasus was called the Razor, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was it.
I think Blood and Chrome is the prequel with like young Dharma.
I think you're right. It's been a while since I've watched all those.
Yeah, you are correct.
And speaking of prequels and Battlestar, Caprica, one of the greatest and most underrated shows, and a brilliant continuation or further exploration of the Battlestar universe.
All right, team, head for the Citadel first.
There's still 30 seconds left.
Not for my team.
I mean, coming first isn't always the best.
You know what they say, if you ain't first, you're last.
Seemed like the right time. Certainly was the right place.
Ah, there we go.
Dreadnought down. We're on to the Undine ship. I see people firing at the Queen. What are you doing? That's okay.
Fire at will?
I'm not really mad.
Just disappointed.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. One of my favorite dad lines.
All my favorite dad lines are from that 70s show.
Star Chaser, I'm just teasing. It's okay.
Right.
Unless you're one of my children, you have zero chance to make me angry. Trust me.
For me, it's probably like a 10 to 25% chance, depending on how tired I am.
Yeah, I definitely needed the Omega marks from this one. Do you guys want to pick the next one, or do we want to ask chat for the next one, and then I could get my team rolling?
Sure. Let's solicit chat. What Omega TFO would you like to see us suffer through next?
Infected ground, Kittimer in stasis.
All right, Star Chaser, I'll do it. We're gonna do infected ground. We're gonna mix it. We did a space mission. Now we'll do a ground mission.
Well, I'll tell you what. You do ground. We'll do the space one, the conduit.
Sounds good.
A nice balance.
Two-prong attack.
Is that Manus, right? Infected Manus. That's the ground one, or is it? Is that right?
I believe so. Let me quickly see, what marks do I need?
That's the one you wanted to do, right, Star Chaser?
All right, Lizzie, X up real quick.
All right. Pop for my team.
All right, Selleck, can you grab Lizzie there?
I'll try, but I think we have a full team.
No, I dropped.
And yes, I can. Infected Manus is next, right?
Correct.
Well, okay. Let me find it. But before we launch it, shall we see who has won our second giveaway? And as a reminder, please type in the word assimilation into the chat for a chance to win a bonus pool collection pack.
While he's doing that, is there anyone else? Galareth, I see you. Anyone else who, Incredible G, anyone else who's looking to join? And I'm bugged.
Alright, let's see who has won. The winner is Skumo16. Congratulations. Please contact us and let us know what your @ handle is, and we will get that prize to you as soon as we can. Alright, let's launch Infected Manus. It's been a long time since I played this, and I don't think my character is going to do well on ground.
I forget which one this is. This isn't the one where they call out the rooms, right? That's Kittimer and Stasis, isn't it?
Yeah. I think
Stasis, yes.
this is the one where you've got to coordinate to lower the force fields, if I remember rightly.
Oh, go across the room?
All right, so is there anyone else before I launch this? Because it's entirely possible that we will be waiting a while, Wildstar. Because this one is... We will see.
Oh no, Captain Hogan. Alright, let's get shooting de Borg.
Okay, I may have never done this one before. I don't remember doing this ever.
I do kind of miss this old style of space dock. I mean, I think Starbase 39 is still basically this, but it's not quite as big.
Is the mission where before Earth space dock gets remodeled, is that still in game?
Oh, the Undine one? I believe so, yeah. Oh no, we failed to save the ensign. I'm sorry, but your name is Ensign Expendable. Ooh.
I'm a red shirt, tried and true.
Did you guys see the... We talked about Khan. Did you see the trailer for Starfleet Academy?
I did. I'm quietly hopeful for this show.
I am hopeful but at the same time, I'm preparing for it to just be abysmal. That way I can be pleasantly surprised.
I love Paul Giamatti, though. He was in one of my all-time favorite movies called Sideways, where he plays kind of a failed, not doing well author who takes his friend on a wine tasting trip for his bachelor party. Female gem, yeah. Lesser Panda is pointing out there's a female Jem'Hadar in that trailer,
who I believe
which
seems
I
to
do.
be mixed with Klingon as well.
It could be.
But
Well,
hey,
Paul Giamatti looks to have Klingon as well, but I'm not. There's other things there too. I would like to see. What was the captain's name in the last season of Discovery? That he was the first officer for Burnham near the end. I forget his name.
oh,
I can't remember his name. Dang it.
Like, I hated him at first, but I grew to like him.
he was really good. I really enjoyed that little arc, and it was a real shame that Discovery ended when it did, because I think there was definitely potential.
Rennie.
Rayner. Yeah, Ugly Hog says Rayner. I thought it would have been cool since they salvaged the ISS Enterprise to have that. I mean, this probably would upset a few people, but then have that ship. I thought it would have been cool to have that ship in the last episode of that season where they have like the send off for Discovery to have a, basically a restored or upgraded ISS Enterprise. I thought that would have been cool. Kind of like how they did to Discovery when it came to the future.
Do you know the coolest thing about Rayner? That, at least for me, as being a huge DS9 fan. Can anyone name? Yeah, most people didn't realize, at least well into the season, that he was from the episode with the not the assimilators, the bioweapon that almost killed O'Brien.
Oh,
yeah, they were.
yes.
Brian and Bashir were there to help destroy it.
Yep. The Kellerans was the species.
Yep. Were they Gamma Quadrant?
No, I don't think so. That's true, Lesser Panda. He lost his command for following orders, and Michaels breaks the Prime Directive, and nothing happens.
Well, you've got to know when to break the Prime Directive. It's very much a rite of passage for a Star Trek captain.
Plot armor.
Actually, season 3 of Picard and that last season of Discovery was pretty good of kicking out a command character that you don't really like at first, and then you kind of grow attached to. Shaw being the other.
Yeah, I was going to say, because Rayner, you halfway expected him to betray Burnham halfway through. And then suddenly, boom, you were in love with him, and he was just great.
And I say this with all the love in the world. However, Jellicoe can still suck it.
Well, the actor is named Ronnie Cox. Do either of you remember what movie Ronnie? Well, there's a couple. There's a sci-fi one, but also a comedy that Ronnie Cox is well known for.
I was going to say RoboCop.
Yeah, I'm talking about I'm more leaning towards the comedy, if anyone.
Beverly Hills Cop?
Yes. Yep.
I don't think I've seen that.
What? Oh, fantastic movie. I never saw the new one. Did the new one ever come out?
Yes, and it's good.
Is it?
Oh yeah, but going even older, Ronnie Cox is known for The Car,
The Car.
an old '70s horror movie.
Did he ever guest? He might have appeared on MASH at one point too. I think. Of course, a lot of people guested on MASH.
Oh, I don't.
Timison was a main cast member on MASH, if you remember. Timison from the Half-Life episode.
Oh, I love that episode.
David Ogden Stiers.
I think one of the absolute classics of next gen. And I really love that it centers Luaxana, that basically most of the main cast get a bit of a back seat for that episode, and oh, Major Roddenberry really gets to shine.
Yep, agreed.
I don't trust people who don't like Luaxana. It's like, where's your sense of fun?
She is one of the most real characters in Star Trek.
I enjoyed the one where she was with Odo, stuck on the lift, and Odo has to, basically he has to liquefy. I thought that was a really good episode.
Alright, all together now, or have we done it? Oh, we've done it. Woohoo. I keep forgetting that this has been updated with when they did that big Borg revamp a year or two ago. Because this map definitely looks better than it used to.
Yeah, Ursa, those of us of a certain age have all watched MASH. Me, probably, though, only because my dad loved MASH, and the local station where I live used to play it at 6:30 p.m. after the news. So after dinner, Dad would be in his chair watching MASH, and then it would also come on at after the 10 o'clock news. So I've probably seen every episode of MASH 4 or 5 times.
It's on my
Yeah,
list. I've never seen any MASH, but I've heard it's good.
One
I
thing
like
was
the show. I love the movie.
one thing the show centered on was that they tried to show something of war in each episode. So, I mean, it was a comedy, but they wanted to keep reminding people that war is hell. So, almost every episode, there's some type of reminder of that, which I thought it was a cool way to ground the show. Where's this shield generator you gotta destroy?
Just check with the primary whatever and ever and
Well, 3 of us are trapped outside of this room.
And always remember, folks, you need decent antivirus for your primary resource and information conduit. You do not want infections.
Here's a MASH question for you. Who'd you like better, Frank Burns or Winchester? And
Wait,
I guess like is not the right term. Maybe whose character you enjoyed more, maybe?
I'll
I don't
take
know.
Burns over Winchester any day.
They kind of eventually accepted and liked Winchester, though. They never liked Frank Burns. I don't. Oh, we all need to die and respawn and re-enter with the team. How do I die?
Bye bye, Borgies. I mean, join my collective. We've got cookies.
What kind?
There's only one kind. Chocolate.
Alright, we're waiting for Baron. Ursa, we gotta wait for Baron.
Alright. Team, we all here? Let's give this a whirl.
I want chocolate chip and M&M cookies.
Whoop, now we got the same... Now you guys have to die, Ursa and Matt.
Wildstar, I'm going to clear our queue because we don't want to start it at this point. They're almost done.
Yeah, we have made it to the boss room.
Alright. The other two died. Now, no one enter until we're all standing here, and then we all roll in. And we still can get this optional timer.
Right, so we've nearly killed or assimilated the drones.
If you assimilate an assimilated drone, does that make it an assimilated drone? Or just a reverse engineered assimilated drone?
Let's go.
Oh, I nearly fell off the edge. Right. Now, if I remember rightly, we need to do MacGuffins. Let's go this way and do this one first. Right. That's it. We need 3 of us. What happens if I just start it now? Okay, yeah, we need someone else to join us on this platform. That's it. Do the hippity hoppity. Alright. And then in 3, 2, 1, go. Excellent. I'll upload the virus. Then, yeah, let's go across. Oh no, David, are you dead? You're having a bad time. Oh, we've got Borg. I will say, I think the Borg are some of the best and most, by far, the most terrifying villains in Star Trek. I had quite a few nightmares as a kid after seeing First Contact. For weeks, I remember having this sort of recurring nightmare of being in my home and being chased by a Borg drone that couldn't see me, I was invisible, but could track me, so would always follow me around. And if it ever got too close, I knew I would get assimilated.
That must have been hard to handle.
Hmm. Was fun though. Being scared is can be fun. And ironically, my other big sci-fi villain love, the Daleks, it took a similar nightmare to actually find them scary.
Yeah, I love the Daleks. Sigourney Weaver asked if it was a Borg snail by any chance.
Mm. Alright, let's see if we can knock this one out before we deal with the rest of the Borg. Enter sequence. No working? Okay, come on. Excellent, right. I think we've lost 2 of our 5 team members. I think they're both stuck outside. So this is going to be a spicy time with the boss.
Yeah, you have 2 outside.
Right, and let's quickly try and deal with these drones. Oh, we might not have time. I assume we have to do them all before the progress timer resets. Alright, team. Oh no. How are you meant to do this parkour bit?
You gotta try to go over the rail.
Oh, okay, I've... Okay.
Parkour.
Ah, well, I think we've taken too long. And the first console is off timer. Alright, let's... Right, let's keep going, actually. Alright, everyone slap the interact button.
We finally finished up on ours. Ursa, you want to pick the next one?
Who's shooting? Okay, let's reset this so that we can have the full team, because I think trying to trudge through this with 3 of us is going to be difficult. Do we just die? Is that the best way to reset this?
Well, that's what Worf would ask you to do. How do I prove to you? Die.
How do I release
Just
this
to the
force field?
opposition.
Cure
Yes.
applied. That's the one. It's like a instructions. There's cure found, cure applied.
The infected conduit.
Let me just
All
see
right,
if I can anger
we're
all
gonna
of the Borg.
do cure applied. They're increasing reports of Borg activity in the Vorn system. The collective is up to something there.
Oh, my bruised ribs. Alright. Well, that's 4 of us. Right, while we're waiting for that, I will begin our 3rd and final giveaway. So, for a chance to win 5 lockbox master keys, please type in the word perfection.
I still think Quark should be a 20% vendor because he rips you off.
Let's start as we mean to go on by imparting some death. Also, don't respawn, because I'm pretty sure if you get revived... Where is Luca? Oh, are you in the drink?
Okay, I think I haven't done this one in forever. So
Alright. Alright, if we can get a 3rd over here, we can start knocking these down. Whoever suggested this TFO, I hope you are happy. Yeah, we just need... That's it. David, this way. Splendid, splendid. Alright, let's go into the sequence. And then we speed run this baby. Fortunate jump. Sure, let's do opposite corners. Right. Is that not good enough? Alright, we might need to wait a moment. Alright, hold off. Yeah, wait for them to reset. Alright. And all together now.
All together now.
One hop this time.
Oh my. I'm 21 years old again.
We get it? Oh, excellent work, team. Just one more to go. So, what is everyone's favourite Borg episode? I mentioned earlier, mine is probably Regeneration.
For me, it's a top toss-up between Unimatrix Zero and Regeneration.
Good choice. What about you, Lance?
Is it Iborg? Is that the one with Hugh?
Correct. Yes.
It would be that one. I was disappointed on his brief appearance in Picard. I hate it when they bring back a character you like and then they're just gone really quick. Kind of the same thing with Commander Rowe.
Yeah, I was so upset by the Roe thing.
Like, this isn't Game of Thrones. Everybody doesn't have to die.
But it does bring a nice finality. Ah, there we go. We have finally finished. It does bring a nice finality to the character. Alright, let's return back to Deep Space Nine. And be thankful that that Borg hell is over.
We're currently on Cure Applied, the ground mission.
Voyager gets a lot of stick for overusing the Borg and having them appear like every season. And while I think technically as criticism, I'm like, I get you. I really like all of the Voyager Borg stuff. It's just so much fun. They're really good villains.
They were kind of on their home turf too.
Well, here's the real question: is how has the Dominion not been wrapped up with the Borg? Because where Voyager ended up is not that far from Dominion space. Yes, it was a long way from the wormhole, but not that far from Dominion space.
I don't know if they stretched that far towards the Delta. If I remember my star charts, if that's... I mean, I know that's not necessarily canon, but... I have seen them use a lot more Star Trek star chart stuff in, like... I know it's in the Section 31 movie, which I finally finished recently.
5 attempts.
It was certainly a movie.
It was a movie. It was not good.
I really liked the phaser design. that I think Garrett uses. You barely get to see it, but it's a real nice sort of like updated Wrath of Khan phaser.
Like there
I
was
want the
0
ship.
point for her character to be in that. 0.
Is there a bad Borg episode? Um, I'm not sure there is actually. There's definitely, stronger and weaker Borg episodes, but even a weak Borg episode tends to be quite good. I will say, for my money, I think Descent, that two-parter, is probably the weakest Borg story or Borg episodes.
Which one?
Descent, the
Is that the one
lore,
with Data and lore?
yeah. Like, there's some interesting bits in it, but I've always thought that was a bit of a sort of cash in on the, oh yes, well, if we bring back the Borg for the season finale, then we'll have great ratings, and it just wasn't interesting enough a story for me.
Well, with Picard, imagine if it with what ended up happening in Picard. Imagine if they had those had been Sung type androids instead of Borg. That would actually have been a cool change.
Mm.
Unpopular opinion, but I can't stand Descent.
Well, that's basically what I just said.
Yep. I'm just saying, I was agreeing, but saying it's an unpopular because I know a lot of people who like Descent, but the disconnected Borg and the free will Borg in it just come off as whiny.
Emo Borg.
I do really like the B plot, especially in the second episode. Crusher taking command of the Enterprise and all of that. I do enjoy that. There's definitely good bits in Descent, but I think the core concept just is not that interesting. Like, pretty much every other sort of disconnected Borg story, I think the episode Collective in Voyager, I think, does that sort of concept better.
So like if Descent was a town or city in England, which city would it be, and why would it be Slough?
It's got to be Slough. I don't think anyone likes Slough, even the people that live there, especially the people that live there.
I was more thinking, yeah, never mind.
So that word here I've only ever seen pronounced as slough, and it means like a boggy, disgusting, like bog, like pond. A slough.
Slough. No, it's definitely Slah. All writers.
You guys may want to do a quick one. We're still on cure applied.
Oh yeah, the team's back. Yeah, let's do a quick infected.
Yeah. All right. Well, so I'm going to queue up infected advance.
So I died on this one, and I'm like all the way. I got to run all the way back up. This is annoying. Unless I'm going the wrong way.
Speaking of the Borg, have either of you read the really cool fan sort of history about Wolf 359. I
No,
think it's
what
called
is
I
it?
Wolf
have not.
359. We've engaged the Borg. It's it's a really well written, essentially collection of sort of like an in-universe history that's collated about the battle, and goes into like a basically all of the detail that you don't see. Um, for instance, like how Earth and the president reacted to it. There's an interview in it with I can't remember his name, but the Romulan from season one of TNG, the first Romulan we see, and Tabok, I think his name is, and it explores.
Well, that's
Yeah, it explores the Romulan first contact with the Borg was decades earlier, and in fact, they had sort of tried to specifically funnel that cube towards the Federation.
is that the one that is Tabak, the one that's played by Mark Alimo?
Yes. I highly recommend reading it if you get the chance. It is, uh, it's just really well done. It forms the basis of Stowe's Wolf 359. You know the bone stool, the little Oberth that's at the start of the TFO that gets destroyed. In the, I suppose you'd call it a book, uh, they explore that that was a giant like subspace generator that they used to pull the Borg cube out of warp and to keep it in the system long enough for the Armada to engage. And yeah, there's lots of cool stuff that links various characters into that battle, including people like Admiral Ross from Deep Space Nine and what he was doing. And I think weirdly Dr. Soren from Generations. It's a really cool little nerdy book that uh, if you like the Borg and have seen all of Star Trek, you should definitely check it out.
Gonna have to.
This is reminding me of a audiobook. There's two of them actually. I think the first one's better, but I believe it was done at a convention, but it's called Spock versus Q, and it's basically like a on-stage debate between Q and Spock, and it's Leonard Nimoy and John Delancey. It's
Hmm,
fantastic. I think I got it off Audible, Spock versus Q.
that sounds fun. Yes, JTVFX does have some cool 359 video Star Chaser. The friend I mentioned, I'm planning on showing him those videos once we've actually watched Best of Both Worlds.
So Wolf 359, unfortunately, is not bright enough to be seen in the night sky unassisted.
Hmm.
But it's in the constellation Leo, which I think is far south enough. Probably most people in the world can see Leo. I don't know about the southern hemisphere for sure, but
I do enjoy this legendary scimitar I recently picked up.
does that come with the Romulan one where you can level your commander up to 65? Your Romulan?
No, no, that's the double pack with that and the legendary Dideridex.
Okay, Ursa, I have to work on Monday. Is this TFO? Does this end anytime soon?
What did you end up in again?
We're in Cure Applied.
Oh,
The one where there's big shields and you gotta turn on the Borg generators to destroy the field to get to the next area.
oh yeah. Ooh, oh no. No, I wouldn't have done that one.
And Ursa's response is it should. So it should be done by Monday, hopefully.
Let me zap this Borg cube with deadly Thaleron radiation.
Yeah, you're up the creek. The patch to let it complete isn't installed till Tuesday there, Lance.
Excellent. What a timely little TFO. Do you think you will be done anytime soon there?
I can still read. It won't be a problem.
Well, as a reminder, folks, if you would like to be in with a chance of winning 5 Lockbox Master Keys, type in the word perfection into chat. I thought long and hard about the keywords this week. Assimilation, perfection, and regeneration.
As any good prick would do.
Yes. Perfection, not affection. That's the one. That's not very perfection of you. Ah, yes, yes. Okay, well, folks seem to be having fun with the word, so let's announce the winner. It is at Die Router. Congratulations. Please drop us a message. I think you're also another Twitch viewer with your @handle, and we will try and get that prize to you as soon as we can.
He's like winners. You just accept the butcher of names. He's the rooter. I like that one.
Well, how would you pronounce it?
Reuter. The Reuter.
Well, that might be your name, but that's wrong.
That's
Yes.
amazing.
Baron von Zolo, exactly. I was gonna say Roto de Rooter. Roto de Rooter.
That's what I was thinking, Baron von Solo.
Okay. All right.
Much love, De Reuter, just so you know. It's for all in fun.
I think we should bring this Tribble show to an end. Thus concludes episode 358 of the Unimatrix 1 live stream. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. Kat will be the primary resource and information conduit with Nova and Phil. As with every show, we will be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada. Before you go forth to another adventure zone for dilithium marks and assimilate the lesser species into our collective.
You may contact our Unimatrix by joining the Priority One chat channel in game. Simply type /channel_join space Priority One, all one word, into the in-game chat box and hitting the enter key.
If submitting yourself for assimilation into our collective is appealing, then become like us at PriorityOneArmada.com. We have various assimilated fleets on all platforms. Resistance is futile?
Close enough.
Futile?
We have a merch store, so come and check out our Armada-themed goodies. From t-shirts to towels, cups to caps, and even pillows can be yours if you follow the link on our website or Twitch page. Help support our collective.
This episode of Priority One Unimatrix Live is brought to you by our loyal Patreons through patreon.com. Find out about our thank you packages we offer for each tier and add your support at patreon.com/Priority One Armada. It's your support that makes our universal assimilation possible.
And speaking of Patreon, a special thanks to our Patreon supporters like Wily Coyote, Syar, Teacher Guy, Amajin, Gojira, and Spud.
The primary resource information conduit, Prick, commands your presence for every episode of Priority One Armada Live. Follow our various channels and accept the gift of assimilation. And there was no way I was not going to just say it.
Fair enough. Before we go, we would like to say thanks to our artist, Jason Smith. Thank you to our community manager, James, and thanks to Jesse for advertising in-game. We would like to say a very special thank you to our co-hosts Ken and Lance for joining me. You will live to see another week. And finally, of course, a big thanks to you, the viewers, because without you, none of this would be possible. So until next week, assimilate all you can see.